This is Mick Foley.
This is Harley Race.
This is Shelton Benjamin.
This is Mr. Wonderful Paul Orndorff.
This is the Monster Abyss.
And this is Daniel Bryan.
This is JBL, and you're watching the MWF.
Be there live.
Dylan Kage, tonight Osirus finally gets his MWF heavyweight title shot. You've been ducking me for months now, but finally, it's me and you, one-on-one.
Hey, Osirus, remember, it's you and I, fabulous champion, my business, you're gonna be my champion. I want these fans to know, my money, the commissioner, you and I, right? We're all set.
Johnny Fabulous?
Yeah.
I appreciate it.
That's it.
But I got into the MWF by myself, and I'm gonna win the title by myself. Thanks, but no thanks. I appreciate the help, though.
What did you just say to me?
So I'm gonna do it on my own. I'm my own man.
Last month was the end of Latin Fury. And now Percy, they're bringing this young boy, Osirus. He's supposed to be really impressive. The guy to watch for 2007, the man on the rise. But is he ready for me?
I don't think so.
I don't think so either. You see, tonight, Osirus, we're going to prove what we've been saying all along. I'm not conceited. I'm just convinced.
The MWF Heavyweight Championship is on the line as the champion set at Impact. Dylan Kage squares off against Osirus.
See ya, this jackal. Fans don't want to listen to him. Probably not the first time that'll happen, and probably not the last either.
Nope.
Please do. Do I look like I'm scared? You know what this means? And you don't know what this means, Osirus. Shut your mouth. Fact of the matter is this. Who do you think you are? You're going to call me out? Boy, you have no freaking clue who I am or what I'm about. You want to shut him out, vote, you got it.
We're on, Jack.
Yeah, here we go.
We know Johnny Fabulous isn't happy. He certainly wanted to be in the corner of Osirus tonight. He helped set up the match when he coerced Von Johnson when he was over in Italy last month on Ultra.
I believe Johnny Fabulous felt kind of shunned.
Felt disrespected.
Yeah, you don't disrespect Johnny Fabulous.
And on the other hand, Percy Pringle didn't even find the need to be here with Dylan Kage at ringside.
No, he did not.
He must be taking care of business in the back.
Nice leapfrog. Drop toe hold.
Are you surprised that Percy Pringle isn't in his corner here?
Well, perhaps like you said, Percy feels doesn't need to be out there.
Well, I know he's trying to put together some kind of a deal where he's purchased airtime for his Gulf South Wrestling here on MWF television. Who knows what's going to happen there? Are we going to be out of a job?
No, we're going to have new ones.
You never know. Maybe you and I will be going down to Alabama. I know it's a place you've mentioned that you've always wanted to visit.
Oh, yeah. Many times. Hammerlock. Got right out of that.
Osirus is fresh off a big victory over Nocturne last month on Ultra. Dylan Kage, in a very controversial fashion, retained the MWF Heavyweight Championship, even though he lost 2 out of the 3 falls to Ortiz. He was only pinned once by Luis Ortiz. Therefore, by the MWF bylaws, he is still the MWF Heavyweight Champion. I don't get it.
And technically, all wrestling bylaws usually follow that same rule.
I don't like those bylaws. How about that?
Change them.
I can't. I'm
Change
just a
the
broadcast
MWF
journalist.
ones.
We'd have to talk to your good friend Franklin D. Churchill about that.
Well,
He's
it can
on
be
the board
done.
of directors.
That's very true.
I know you've had alleged relations with Beatrice Tachuba.
Well, not me.
And she's on the board as well.
Oh. I still say Osirus is an up-and-coming star, and this year is going to be a big year for him, and they're only going to get bigger.
I'd like to see the commish cam go backstage and try and get us some footage of what Johnny Fabulous is up to. Do you think the producers could be able to put that together for us now that we have the commissioner's handheld camera roaming the locker room of the MWF?
You never know, especially with the commissioner. Oh,
And remember, still to come tonight, his boys, Todd Hansen and Bo Douglas, defend the MWF Tag Team Championship against the Nasty Vachons.
Oh, should be an interesting matchup. Very competitive, as is this one.
Hopefully the Vachons have calmed the outpatient down.
Hopefully. Oh, he was a little bit upset. That, of course, seen earlier on. Missed the elbow. Standing wrist lock, turned back into a hammerlock.
And one night, the face of the MWF could change. We could have a new heavyweight and new tag team champions.
That's very true.
Dylan Cage has been MWF champion for over 2.5 years. Todd Hansen and Bo Douglas have held the belt now about 8 months. A lot of athletes want their titles, to say the least.
Everyone, anyone in that ring or in that locker room, they want to be a champion. Some get it. Some don't even get the opportunity, Dan.
It takes time. It takes patience.
Yeah.
It takes passion and heart.
Takes him right over, reverse.
Some smart wrestling by Osirus right there.
Hang on to him.
He's keeping the vantage point right there over the champion.
Foot on the rope. And Osirus will have to break it, and he does.
Remember last month, Jackal, you stated that Osirus could be the MWF TV champion given the chance. Here we are 1 month later, and he's in the ring with the MWF heavyweight champion.
Some might say he's not ready for this opportunity.
Johnny Fabulous certainly thinks he is.
Oh, yes.
And he's pestering referee Sean Filione, saying his tights were pulled.
So Osirus should be on him. This is his biggest night. He should be on the champion. He's not going to win the title standing there.
Osiris's problem is that he's probably too nice. I remember from back in your days when you competed in the square circle, Jackal. If he pulled this stunt, you would have slapped him right across his mouth, wouldn't you?
That's very true.
Well, maybe he's taking a page out of your book right here.
Off the ropes. Nailed him with the elbow. Look at this. See him do it here.
What was it, Jackal?
Gut buster.
A gut bust. Well, don't keep it a secret. Tell us. We want to be educated by your wisdom. You're a wrestling historian. You're not some bloated slob that spends his life feeling himself on Krispy Kreme donuts. We want to know. We want to learn.
Hey, I like having a good time, too, once in a while, you know.
Not as much as I did last month. Not at all.
Oh, you never know what you're going to see on this show.
Wait a minute. That sounds like...
That the commissioner phone?
Oh, I'll have to take a look.
Is it the commissioner?
As a matter of fact, it is.
Oh, dear Lord.
Where does it begin and where does it end?
Only he can break through these lines. He has the modern technology.
Oh... One thing I'd like to see taken out of our television booth is the telephone, so we don't have to listen to that fool.
Yep. Well, something that can be done.
We have to talk to our producer, Patrick J. Doyle, I believe. As the championship encounter continues...
Yep. Ooh. Rake the eyes.
He really raked them.
He did.
He got in those eyes. Cyrus must
that
have
hurt that back. Well, he's trying to bend him in half. I would say he used to do this move years ago, but I think I'd be the only person that remembered the name. You remember King Kong Angelo Mosca?
That was a little bit before my time.
Okay, that was his finisher.
That was his finisher.
Back in 1981.
If Dylan Cage wants to use this as his finisher, maybe he
Hell,
should
I don't
be
even think Dylan Cage would remember him.
He needs to study some Mosca tapes. Be a little bit like the outpatient.
He kind of looked like an ape.
Well, we've seen a lot of odd-looking people compete in the squared circle. pound away on the chest of Osirus. I remember back in the day when you used to wear your hair like that.
Not me. You're watching wrong tapes, buddy. 2 count only. And he said, let's try this again. Give it up.
He needs to hook the leg.
Nah, I don't even think he'd get him with that.
He needs to try to hook the leg at least.
He needs to pick him up and do something else to him. If you didn't get him the first time, you're not going to get him the second or the third time.
Do you think Percy Pringle is nervous at this point?
No.
Do you think Johnny Fabulous is nervous?
No, I think Johnny Fabulous is upset.
You think he's angry?
I think Osirus is going to have problems in 2006 because of this. Hopefully I'm wrong. I think Osirus is hoping I'm wrong. It's going to be his career that takes a back seat due to Johnny Fabulous, because I don't trust that man.
He's just clubbing away at the MWF Heavyweight Champion.
He wants to win the
Impact
championship.
He wants it.
Seems to be favoring over there. Hope it's nothing serious. Cyrus has that fight in him. Eventually, hopefully, he can ignore that injury, as long as it's not serious.
Well, I don't think he's the type that's just going to quit.
No, he's not going to quit. I mean, if it's really bad injury, I think he'll try to go as long as he can. If it's just something that shook him up a bit, he'll be right back into the swing of things very quickly.
Now they have an hour. You can tell Kage is worn out right there. He couldn't even, in one foul swoop, pick him up and plant him on the top rope. Perhaps Kage is worn out. I don't know who.
I believe he semi-counted it. He may have actually fully counted it, but that was close. I don't think Dylan got what he wanted there.
They're both worse for wear after that one. And this could be the opportunity Osirus needs. He could be the man to end this title reign.
As long as he's not really hurt. And again, he's still holding. Blocked. The other one, a punch. Blocked again. Or should be checking those punches.
Poke to the eye will always do the trick.
Yes.
He raked the eyes, now he poked them.
Boot.
Osirus could have vision problems.
Oh, clothesline.
With authority. There was some oomph behind that one.
Oh, yes. Drop kick. The champ is down. I think the fans want to see Osirus win here. Oh, just one.
He's hungry. Look at him.
He's trying to pump himself up.
He is
still
hungry.
He's favoring. He's a little. I think he's injured. I don't think it's serious. Or at least, oh.
He had a full Nelson-like maneuver on and then threw him face first into the mat. He had a face full of canvas right there.
1, 2, foot on the ropes, ref.
He saw it.
That close. That's what that showed me, was that close. Positioning. Dylan Kage knew where he was.
He did.
He waited for that perfect opportunity. You know, he has the count of, I guess, 2 3/4.
For all the negative you can say about sudden impact Dylan Kage, the one area you can always give him credit is that man is a smart professional wrestler. He could perhaps be the smartest individual in the Millennium Wrestling Federation. For anyone to retain the championship for this long with the level of competition
small package
he has faced is amazing. You're not going to pin the champ with a small package.
Backslide 1, 2, no. Sunset flip 1, 2, no. Ooh. Oh.
The Kavor kick, that could be it.
Dylan Kage gets up. I hate to say it. It is over.
He's groggy.
1, 2, and 3.
As usual, Jackal, you're right. Sudden impact. Dylan Kage retains the Millennium Wrestling Federation Championship once again.
Good matchup.
Tremendous matchup.
I enjoyed it, and I'm sure the fans will enjoy it.
Maybe Osirus needed the help of Johnny Fabulous. I'm sure there's more on this situation to come. But when we come back, More action in the ring. Latin Fury, Luis Ortiz.